Hi, I'm Eric Reifenberg. Does it feel like your sales team's getting their butts kicked in all their negotiations? Are your customers better prepared than your sales team? Here are some issues that I saw when I had a sales team, and these are issues I saw with them before they got trained. So number one, they kept coming back to me insisting on concessions to close the deal. Eric, if we don't give them 90-day terms, if we don't lower our price, we're going to lose the deal. It frustrated me. There was no real assessment of what our customers' alternatives were and how much they needed us. What was our relative power? I wanted my team to come back with concessions only if they had trades of equivalent value. Number two, they started their negotiations at their bottom line instead of starting at an ambitious position that would allow them to ask for trades along the way as they made concessions. So here's an example. Our team would waive software implementation fees up front to secure the deal. Instead of anchoring the fees at a high value and then waiving them while asking for something in return. They knew all along that their customer wasn't going to accept the implementation fee. But because they didn't think to ask up front for something ambitious, they didn't have an opportunity to trade and get something in return. Number three, they didn't attempt to control the agenda at every interaction to ensure that their negotiables were satisfied early. If your team is consistently positioning your most important negotiables at the top of the agenda in every interaction, you are more likely to get what you want early, and this is going to give you an advantage. Your team is going to have less pressure on them and gain more leverage because they've already got what they came for. So are you seeing these type of issues with your team? If so, you need to get them trained. Being a good negotiator is a skill that can be learned. Unfortunately, it's not often covered in sales training, and if it is, it's usually not well done. It's an add-on. It's not the main event. I spent 15 years selling to and negotiating with some of the world's largest companies. Companies like Philips, GE, Apple, Nokia, Broadcom, Bose, Schneider Electric, and Honeywell. These companies had some of the world's best negotiators. They were well trained and always prepared. In the beginning, honestly, I was winging it and I was getting my butt kicked all the time. Then I got trained and it changed my life. Nothing in my career has been more valuable than learning a framework that allows me to prepare for complex B2B negotiations. That preparation process is where all the value is created. So once I understood the fundamental principles and how to prepare, I started entering these high-stake negotiations more relaxed, more confident, and more control. My results started to improve. I was creating and capturing more value while giving away less. If your team is involved in a B2B transaction, learning to negotiate is the single most important skill that they can learn. In the coming weeks, I'm going to be sending you more common negotiation challenges and some insights on how to deal with them. I know that you're going to find this information useful and you'll be able to put these ideas to work right away. I wish you the best of luck in your next negotiation.